You had the introduction of that AI necklace, I believe the friend necklace.
AI necklace?
I don't know how to woo very good. That's fair.
The fuck you mean? At least we're outside. I'm outside. You're not even real.
You're not even real.
Will you press the button? You
Welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, we have streaming will never be the same. This is Chill Adonis. So pretty much I think this is going to be another AI thing, but I just can't imagine a streamer being AI. That's going to be crazy. T-Rock.
I have no clue what this is about, but I already said streaming probably would never be the same since Casanat came out and he started doing all this different stuff on stream. Now people trying to compete,
But
people
AI
just going.
though?
I mean, since you know this is about AI, they already got AI YouTube channels, so
For sure.
why wouldn't they do it on stream?
So boom, the internet continues to get weirder by the day, and we've covered a number of different things, ranging from actual human beings trying to operate as NPCs. Some been very, very successful. Pinky Doll's gone on to reality television.
Most people know me from TikTok.
Oh wow.
Yes, popcorn. Yes, popcorn.
I was making $100K a month.
Shit.
That Miles Morales dude has gone on to be on Casanat stream.
Wow, is that a galaxy? I enough of those. I might make it back to my own universe. Whoa, let's not do that again. Whoa! It's like I went through a wormhole or something. Pretty sure I'm still in the same
What the fuck? And a number of different people literally feeding their families off of being an NPC on TikTok. Then you had the introduction of that AI necklace, I believe the friend necklace.
AI necklace?
I don't know how to woo very good. That's fair.
The fuck you mean? At least we're outside. I'm outside. You're not even real.
You're not even real.
Where you press the button, you speak into the necklace, and then you get generated text messages based off of what it was that you were talking about. Then to the Doja Spice page that I found on Instagram, where there was an AI influencer that would generate some sort of explicit photos on their Patreon, to where literally you got people paying to see AI generated.
What?
Gooning is at an all-time high, in the words of the great T-Rock.
For sure.
Scantily clad clothing. Lo and behold, this is an artificial influencer. First and foremost, how the fuck you gonna be an
That's
influencer
crazy.
if you're not even a real person? Who are you influencing? But then now, I think I may have stumbled upon some of the most bizarre findings in AI, because it appears that we're soon gonna have AI streamers? What? Oh, hell no!
Hey, y'all streamers.
This not even a real person. Look at her hand. It's going crazy on top of the keyboard. Then look at this lady doing an unboxing video. How you gonna unbox something when you not real?
This is pretty
you
good.
Got fake fitness influencers.
This is
you
pretty
got
good,
fake
bro.
Beauty influencers. She's not a human being. Make it make sense. As a streamer, there's gonna come a point in which donations, subscriptions, memberships is gonna come across. You're gonna have people becoming a member to a motherfucking AI.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. That's like a robot trying to pose as a homeless person on motherfucking Skid Row. Change. Leave me alone, I don't have any change. As a streamer, you have to be relatable. There's moments in which you have to talk to the audience about things that you have experienced. What the hell is an AI gonna talk to people about what they experienced? Today, I was programmed to come onto the platform and talk to you. Look at the clothing that they chose for me. Take a look at these AI-generated breasts. Aren't they voluptuous? For only $9.99, you can become an exclusive subscriber on my own. Nobody wants to see that shit!
And now a word from our sponsor.
They're not even real people, bro. It's some sort of AI generated Google VO2 is what I saw in all of the subtweets, but it's starting to get a bit out of hand because I've already known that in content creation, they've created like some sort of AI to where now you can have an avatar of yourself. If you're somebody who produces a ton of videos that require a script, all you need to do is essentially just have yourself record without making too much doggone movements, and then all of a sudden they'll create an AI version of you to create the videos. Here's the problem. Streamers are supposed to be able to go and interact with people in real time. Take, for example, somebody like me. I speak with a lot of enunciation of words. I'm incredibly animated. It's gonna be very difficult to AI me, but there's a lot of people who just sit there chilling all day, who you may think as a viewer is a real person, who might not even be a sentient being.
Yeah, they might be able to AI me,
a video
bro.
on YouTube, and you got a creator trying to tell you about their lived experience in an effort to be relatable and connect to you, only to find out they're not even a real person. Wouldn't you feel like you getting deceived? Why are you checking yourself out in the mirror, Miss iRobot? You're not real. Now, don't get me wrong. I recognize AI is coming for everybody. But if you're skilled and talented enough, I think...
Finally, Trent sees the humor in these videos. First time we watched it with the AI OF models, he didn't find it funny. He's not even a real person. Trent was like, it's all right. It's true.
Yeah.
Nah, he hears it this time. He's dead.
Oh no, this one funnier.
You'll be able to endure the wave of AI coming in, because I think they're really just going to weed out all of the mediocre individuals. But for a streaming perspective, there's a lot of streamers who really just talk to the chat but don't talk to people individually. Now, if you're grand, like you got a Kai Cenat speeds kind of size of a stream, it's very difficult to address people by name.
Sure.
If you're on a smaller scale and you can see the names move without having to put the chat into slow mode, you could at least interact with the people who are viewing you in real time. What these AI streamers gonna do? Like, you supposed to be waiting for GTA 6 to drop. Fast forward, tail end of this year, you got an AI streamer playing GTA. Motherfuckers is gonna be able to go and tune in, because I would assume if you got an AI streamer, the aesthetic of the stream is gonna be whatever your imagination wants it to be. So if you're somebody on the lower end, you're not gonna be able to create the surroundings and the aesthetic that an AI can simply just conjure up. So you're already on the losing end.
Do you need some money?
I need about $350. And now that I think about it, I misspoke. It's not even just a mediocre folk who's just coasting, not really trying anything new. It's also the startup individuals, and then not only just the startup, the people who trying to figure things out. You on the back burner, bro, because how you gonna be able to compete with something that's gonna have all of the analytics already installed, things that already got all the intricacies of the successful streamers, that's already gonna be plugging in real time and updating itself?
No, I gave you everything I had.
My biggest concern is simply the accountability and responsibility after the fact, because call it what it is. These influencers are indeed influencing, despite the fact that most of us never really asked to have influence per se. Just wanted to go and post stuff online and conjure up some viewership, and here you are responsible for how people consume said content and what they do with it. Because take a look at what happened with Logan Paul with the forest out in Japan. Countless different, YouTubers or streamers who happen to have controversy, whether they done said something, they done showed something, and they got to get out in front of it and take accountability and take a hit for whatever it was that they done did. If you've got an AI streamer, what happens in that scenario? The individual behind the scenes who's running the channel be the person who gets called to justice for all intents and purposes, because they're going to be the ones who's unseen.
Write up the script.
They're really not going to take that much of a blow. And furthermore, if you really know what you're doing, you can end up insulating yourself heavily from even being associated to where you have enough checks and balances to where they either cannot find you, or it's going to take a whole lot of work in order to go and track you down. So for the viewers of these AI platforms, it's gonna be an incredibly confusing kind of experience. At least I would assume so. Because what the hell are you gonna do now? Like, legitimately, children gonna be growing up thinking they seeing actual humans, only to find out it's a AI generated influencer. Now, granted, there's certain sort of tics that could give things away. As always, I've said, look at the hands and look at the mouth. Sometimes you can see some form of fidgety or something that's there to where you can see, oh no, that's not a human being. The thumbs, I guess AI can't figure out thumbs or pinkies in motion. So maybe that's a telltale sign that you're probably not watching an actual human being. But for the children who's coming up, they're just gonna assume everything they see is real, because when we were all children, you didn't think these robots and AI stuff existed. So I am incredibly flummoxed, confused, and concerned about what this means moving forward as it pertains to social media consumption, because the percentage of individuals who are on their phone is only increasing. I think people average of their screen time is anywhere between like 8 to some 15 some hours. People will go to work, can't even focus at work. They're so doggone overstimulated. They're going to have their computer opened on one social media app. They're going to have their phone open on another. And they're going to have a desktop or laptop on whatever the hell it is that they got to work at. Unless you're doing some sort of work that requires you to not be on a device and you simply don't got the time, that's really the only possibility you have of a full disconnect. But then even afterwards, once you get off of work, it's a possibility you could just be doom scrolling forever. It's getting to a point now where it's just too much fucking technology, bro, that everybody got access to. So if you're somebody who's operating in tech, you got it. This is what you do for a living, cool. But everybody having access to this shit, every and anybody, it's gonna start to get a bit dangerous, bro. Because as you've always heard throughout your lifetime, too much of anything ain't good for you.
Exactly.
Please! No!
Shout out that boy Adonis, man. Yeah, man, we heading to the end of days, bro. I'm gonna let it best be raw. Speak on it now that you have more ground.
Yeah, I'm glad that you said that, bro. It's the end of time. All this technology going on, bro. They just dumbing us down and keeping us distracted. You feel me, from what's really going on in the world.
Yeah, man, that being said, man, if you've made it this far in the video, man, you are a real one. Please go ahead and tap in with the socials, man. That way we can go ahead and react to videos that you send us, or play video games together, or just hang out, chat, whatever it is. It's a good old time, man. But it's getting late, getting tired. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. We out.